I bet.
And voila. Like they say in France, voila. There's the picture back. You guys got yourself a picture. It's exciting. Poker action. Yepper. Well, we ain't got nothing. We probably got like 6 outs or something. But while he's betting, and then we got a call from this idiot. So I'm going to let it go.
I fold.
I mean, chances of me getting a 8 or a jack are pretty slim. Really. Ain't that much money in the pot. Anyway, I done triple bluff barreled this guy ace low before we came on the air. That's why I'm all hyped up because I triple barreled, not really bluffed him. It came ace. I had queen, jack.
I fold.
And it came king, queen, something. Like 7 or something like that. And I bet out. I was out of position. I bet out. He called. Turn is another blank. I bet out. He called. And I still have second pair on the river, at least as far as I know. Doesn't look very dangerous.
Fold.
So I bet out. And he folds.
All in.
I think he's on flush draw. There was 2 diamonds out there. I think he's on flush draw, tell you the truth.
Fold.
And the same guy just shoving it all in. Okay, dude, you want my 30 chips that bad? You can have them. That's all right.
I fold.
So yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. I promised I was going to do Mike Sexton at one point. I guess today's the day. I just done fell into it.
Call. There you go.
Ace King against Ace Jack. It's your classic race situation there, Vince. But it ain't a race. It's actually King Ace is way ahead. And even though he got his jack, that made Nawaki a straight. And Alsto is dead-ski, like we say in the biz.
Fold.
He's on the rail. That's kind of a insider sort of thing we say, us poker players.
I raise.
We say he's on the rail.
I call.
A lot of people out there probably don't know that, but that's why I'm explaining to you so you guys can be experts just like me. I fold.
I fold.
It's a shitty hand. I ain't playing that shit. I'm going to roll me up a bad boy just like that. I told you it's a laid back show. We're going to roll up a bad boy and smoke that bitch.
Call. Check. Check.
I check.
Check. I check.
Well, there we go.
I bet.
Now I got the chat open and the music in case I feel like putting some music.
Fold.
I don't really feel like it right now, but in case it's there, I'll keep rolling that thing up. By the way, if you joined us late, I done bluffed this guy. Used to be sitting here. He went broke. I done bluffed this guy. 3-barrel, sort of semi-bluffed him with second pair. Good kicker. Fired 3 barrels into that motherfucker, and he finally folded. He couldn't take the heat.
Fold.
He couldn't take the heat from this little old gal. Yeah, we can fold it. So it's okay.
Call.
No skin off my tail.
I call.
Check.
You know.
Check.
Now in the archives we got, that's me playing the double table cash game.
Check.
It's in the archives. Ain't no whatever, but I do play some cash game. It's in the archives. And it says double table cash game test. That's me, Eddie Vegas. Yepper.
Check.
I knew I was going to do this southern accent someday. I guess today's the day. Shit.
I'm gonna check.
I don't care. We got no viewers. I don't give a shit. Ain't never bothered me before. It ain't going to start bothering me now. That's for sure.
Check.
Check.
I check.
I'm gonna check. Check.
Check.
Check.
I check.
Okay, let's go.
That's what brought me to where I am today. Triple barrel semi-bluff. And boy, I was sweating it too. I'll tell you, when he folded, I was pretty damn happy. I was sure he had a king, but I couldn't stop. I didn't want to throw good money after bad, but I had to do it because otherwise I'd check and, you know.
Call.
I do think he was drawn to a flush draw, though. I think anyway, but he might have laid down the best hand. Anyway, what's done is done, and that put me 835 chips up at this present time. That's better than a kick in the butt.
I raise.
Now we got a raise in front from Cecile Ange. And Cecile Ange, just from the name, I think she's real nice. She's got angel in her name. So I'm putting her on a real hand. She might even have me out and kick to a real ace. So I'm gonna let her go.
I fold.
I'm gonna give her some respect. You know, hopefully she shows some to me when I raise it. That's what I'm hoping anyway.
Fold.
I call.
Oh my
I check.
fucking God. Holy shit, would you look at that shit. Now I'd be, man, I'd be praying for this, somebody to have an ace king or club draw or something. Please put a club out there. Oh, please put a club out there. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm beat by ace king or ace four, but the chance of them having an ace is pretty damn small. I'm pretty much giving
I
myself
tell you
the
that.
nuts. And Cecile Ange raised it up there with King Jack. Pre-flop. Now, this here's kind of a tough
I told
situation because there's so many
Cool.
people to act behind me. And you know what, to tell you the truth, I don't even really think this is such a good limping hand. Honestly, it's offsuit. I know there's a lot of money in there, but there's so many people to act behind, and you know, a lot of times the limp is as good a raise down here. You know what? I'm finally going to command decision it, and I'm going to do it textbook style, and lay that bitch down. I don't know why I did it. I'll tell you. I wanted to play that thing.
Call.
I don't know, though, limp, and then they raise you, and then you got 60 chips already put in, you got to put another 120, and you go, well, you know, a lot of money in there. Next thing you know, you're down 2,500 chips, and you don't know what happened. You wake up, you go, what the fuck happened? And here we go, same shit, all raised are there. I think I got him tagged, though, huh? He ain't a friend, is he? Yeah, I guess he's a friend, fuck. I don't remember him. Whatever.
Cool.
He just wanted to be my friend because I got a beautiful body. I think that's it.
Fold.
Call.
Anyway, there I would be with putting in my fucking money. And with hitting nothing and 3 hearts on the flop, I just would have to fold and there'd be all my money gone. Like, quick. Like,
Cool.
I wouldn't even get no value for it. There's 540.
Oh,
he
yeah.
fucking calls 540, and there's a squeeze from Las Vegas who probably got a fucking flush. These guys got to fold now, pretty much. They both got to fold, and if he ain't got a flush, he sure as hell is representing that motherfucker. Oh, Razor's thinking about it.
Fold.
Fold.
He had the goods. He had 2 pair, and he didn't want he didn't want no flush to call. That's for sure.
Fold.
Fold.
Fold. Fold.
I fold.
Fold.
I call.
Raise.
I call. I bet.
I had to stick my nose in there a little bit. And he was ahead. Shit, he was ahead. All Razor fucking, he ain't got no leg to stand on unless he had like queens or something like that, in which case he'd fucking go broke. And so that's a huge raise there. Anybody with 1 heart in their hand does not get in odds. So he did the right thing. Well, I fold this. I'm in early position.
Fold. Fold.
And I got a king, but I also got a 9. King is good, but the 9 ain't so good.
Fold.
Fold.
Call.
To be
I
truthful.
check.
Here's Cecile Ann. She's probably pretty nice, actually. I guess I'll call up old Hold'em manager pretty soon. Let's see if we get a book on these here idiots. There's HH99. Now this guy's a reg. All Razor, I got him tagged up. He must be an idiot if I got him tagged. And he's calling other people idiots and tagging them and shit when he's already tagged. I mean, that's pretty fucking pathetic, really. Get right down to it. Now a key who doubled up a little bit earlier. Had the guy dominated. But Cecile Ann's coming along. There's another ace now. And that makes aces and deuces and a 6.
Check. There you go.
And he don't like, he likes the 9, but the 9 ain't counterfeited, whatever. He's scared of 3 aces. I don't blame him. Might have missed a little value, but then again, what, you're going to get re-raised all in by somebody with ace jack or something? Fuck that shit. Just take the money and run.
Fold. Fold.
Fold.
Well, you guys can all fold and just give me the thing, man, really.
Fold.
Y'all doing great. Just keep on folding. That's the way. Well, damn. Nene did have to throw a monkey wrench into the works, and there comes Cecile Ange. So cute. Well, I'm not going to squeeze this, She already put, you can always tell, like when they put, you can make it 3x, they're going to call like 95% of the time. They never fold. Never, never, never. So no use in re-raising. They're always going to call because they're limping in with their big hands. That's what they do.
Check.
I think I'm going to bet, to tell you the truth. I'm going to bet it like what? How much? 120? 145 I'm going to bet. Like I got a queen.
Fold. I fold.
That's the way. That's how you do it.
Fold.
You can divide this here shitty kind of things up into two phases, pre-flop and post-flop. And pre-flop is when everybody got their dreams alive. Their dreams are living in their heads there. They got their 10-9 suited and they're thinking they're going to get that there straight
I fold.
and take everybody's money. So that's when you got to be raising. Is then when they got the dream that's alive. And then post-flop, the dream dies. The dream is dead. No longer is he going to
Okay,
make that
let's
straight
go.
on a ace 4-2 flop,
Okay, let's
multicolored.
go.
And the
Okay.
dream dies, and that's when you bet again.
I bet.
I fold. No problem.
I fold.
Well, I put my 8 hours in here. I got started with 4,000, and now I got press almost
I
5,000. So I put my 8 hours in really. The only problem is they're dying. They're dropping like fruit flies. There, 51 started down to 39, and average stack is 5,000 something. So I guess I better get my pretty little ass in gear and roll up this here bad boy. Well, I still can. Yep.
Cool.
Fold.
I call.
Well, shit, that always fucking bother me here. What do you want this time? I fold. By the way, it's raised early position there. And get looked up by Boo Boo. Got looked up by Cecile Lange. There's Las Vegas probably getting odds, but he lets it go. That's good and tight there, Las Vegas. Huh? That's good. And Steel Pulse now, he's getting like 9 zillion to 1, but he lets it go too. That's really solid fold. And a solid fold from HHH. All raises though, he can't resist. So now a shitload of money in the pot, more than 1,000 in that pot. 1,000 chips, Vince.
Check.
Now, who's going to represent? Anybody? 4 players to the flop.
Check.
Now everybody pussies out. What are y'all calling with it? Where you put your money in if you're not going to keep betting?
Check.
Make it happen. You got to have heart and commitment. I still think Nina's got a king,
Bet.
and she's slow playing. There she comes out for half-size pot. I always thought she had a king. Really good, like king, queen, or something.
Fold.
Call.
And she's getting looked up by Cecile Lange. Heads up to the river. Looks like kind of a nothing card, but
Check.
you never can tell. And she slows down. Nina, I guess you're going to check call.
Check. There you go.
The nines were, she made an exploratory bet. And that exploratory bet, that kind of hurt her, to tell you the truth. I mean, if I got 2 overcards, I don't know if I'm going to be betting that much.
Call.
Of course, then again, I'm stupid. I'll do anything. I might have. Just, without thinking about it. A lot of times that's what happens to me.
Fold.
Fold.
I fold.
Here we're going to do it textbook style. We'll let it go.
Fold.
I mean, I put my 8 hours in.
Oh. Call.
Well, here's looking at you, kid.
Check.
Check.
Sure tastes good.
Check.
I check.
I bet.
Fold.
Call.
I fold.
I fold.
Now, all razors, he's still burnt. He's putting them on hands because he thinks he's a 10-4 offsuit. And Las Vegas slaps. Well, dude, man, seriously, that's poker. Whatever. Seriously. You know, plus it's
Okay,
even
let's
more
do it.
ridiculous, really, because you want him to be doing that shit. In the end, okay, he sucked out or whatever, or maybe made a bad bet. I don't know. I don't know, to tell you the truth. I ain't good enough at poker to know, but he was in the hand. He was trying to win it, and he did. He took it down with 2 pair.
Raise.
Now here we got a re-raise, a 3-bet like we say in the biz from Nawaki and Las Vegas. Now he's thinking about it there. That looks like 2 pair to me. Somebody re-raised like that. Gonna let it go. And Las Vegas lays down the best. Well, it looked like a good hand, but he let it go. It might have been a set from Nawaki. He's running good. Me, I never run good, fuck. I never run good. All Razor banking at 2.5x. I think he's on tilt a little bit.
Fold.
I call.
Fold. Fold.
Call. Fold.
And man, I sure do hate that limping. Oh, I don't even care if it's 250. I mean, it's so pussy of a bet. I guess they just want to go ahead with their 9/8 and whatever. I should have played with my 5-4. No, I shouldn't have.
Check.
That 9, that 8, boy, that's hitting all those people with the 10-9 and the shit. That decided to take a look at the
bet.
flop. And all Razor now, he continuation betting. That's what we say in the biz. We say continuation bet. That's kind of some technical stuff. I wouldn't expect y'all to know what I'm talking about, but just it's a continuation bet. It's a bet that continues. That's the best way to explain it.
Fold.
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 I guess he did have jacks or whatever. Maybe not. Maybe just blowing smoke up our ass. Could be. You never can tell in poker.
All in.
I fold.
That's a pretty early shove from Nene, but I guess you don't want to call. Well, she's going to get what she wants.
Fold.
Fold.
I like the ace and I like the suited, but I don't like the 4. 4 is a bad card.
Fold.
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 Call.
Well, this here, going in the muck, we do it textbook style.
Fold.
Fold. Fold.
Fold.
I'm gonna call.
I call.
Check.
Check.
I check. Check.
I bet.
See, I'm always on the side of the underdog there.
Fold.
I fold.
Anyway, I don't want her to change. If she wants to
Oh.
shove it all in, and that's what she should keep on doing. And if I get kings, well, I'll
Check.
call. I'll take all her money. With her queen, jack suited or whatever.
I bet.
Or ace, jack.
Call.
And if she got aces, well, good luck to her. That's poker.
I check.
But shit, man, I would have had me a full house.
I bet.
I'm regretting the shit out of this. I tell you.
I fold.
Well, if he got a 7, he's going to show it. Yeah, man, we would have had a split pot. That's okay, though.
Thank you.
Fold.
And we fold this
I
too?
fold.
Fold.
I put my 8 hours in already, boys. Yeah. I don't have to do all the work myself. Do I? Man, that Coca-Cola's good. I do like it.
Fold.
I fold.
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 All Razor passes up his chance to make a raise there from the button.
I call.
Could have done it, but he didn't do it. Yes, you don't want to fuck with them big stack. I don't blame him. Queen, 3, queen.
Check.
2 hearts.
Check.
Now another 3. 2 pair on the board. Ace high looking good. There's a 10.
Bet.
Fold.
100 chips and takes it down. Well, I guess we can't do anything here either.
Fold.
Call.
Got to win the coin flips. You got to have the best hand.
Fold.
That's the key. Key to poker. Get the best
I
hand.
call.
The other guy got the second best hand.
I call.
You get all his money.
I call.
That's how you do it.
Cool.
I check.
Y'all can stop watching right now. I done gave away the secret. Go out and make money. First of all, you get the best hand. Second of all, is somebody else gets the second best hand. And then you bet, and he calls, and you bet, and he calls, and you bet, and he calls. And then he loses because he got the second best hand. That's how you do it, people.
Raise.
Simple game poker.
I fold.
Cool.
Fold.
Call.
I bet.
Call.
He getting looked up pretty damn fast by Milwaukee, but then again, 100. 100 means let me get that hard on the river, son. Either that or it's some sort of crushing hand. It's always never between the two. And they're a really quick call from, and a quick call from Milwaukee too. What the hell? Now an ace of hearts. That's like the worst, and puts 100. Puts 100. He hit his whatever. He hit his whatever with that 100. It's like, give me 100 more chips, please. Thing is, I mean, if they're going to call 100, maybe they call 200 or 300. You never can tell. 100's pretty light.
Fold.
Now me, I don't know. I guess that's why I bet 100 is
Call.
he's terrified of that flush. What's he going to do if he gets re-raised now? Going to call? I guess so.
I call.
The thing is, though, I think this guy's pretty good.
I fold.
He's already up to something. He's up to bronze leg. That's where I'm at, to bronze.
I raise.
Fold.
I don't let people know
I
it though.
fold.
I put myself in the background. I put the beginner background. That's when people look me up, they just think I'm a beginner, but I'm not. I'll keep that thing even when I get to silver. You know, because people use that shit to see if you're any good. You don't want people to know you silver. You definitely don't want them to know that.
Fold.
Fold.
You want them to think that you just got off the boat.
Fold.
And you're trying that poker thing. You heard so much about. You seen Patrick Bruel on TV talking about it. And you want to try it. That's me. This ace 10 suited of diamonds, this here's the most dangerous fucking hand.
I fold.
It's a hugely dangerous fucking hand. And this 120 going into 240 is exactly the worst fucking shit that I could possibly imagine at this present moment. And you know what? We're going to just make a command decision and let it go.
I fold.
240, that could be dead to ace jack, ace queen, whatever. Even king queen is ahead. And look at there, I could dodge bullets. Las Vegas done did it. He might just be making a move.
this.
Nope, he's got king, queen, ace, king against nines. Nines are holding up, and there's he hits a set, and there's the king ain't gonna be no good. Yeah, well that's okay though. I don't know though, ace king at the end of the day, it's ace high. You know, there might have been another way to find out if you're gonna be good. You know.
Fold.
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 I might have just, clicked it back or something, but probably better off just calling. I mean, it's just ace high. And you don't know, the guy fucking raised. You know, maybe make it a small re-raise. And then see what the guy does. He's probably going to call, in which case you can reevaluate once that flop hits.
I'm gonna fold.
Like I say, that flop, it's the destroyer of dreams.
Okay, that's me.
When you
all
got
in.
pre-flop, you just think your hand's good, and when the flop hits, that's when you know it ain't.
Fold.
I fold.
And old H8 goes, that makes me laugh. Everybody, those guys that go all in with ace king. Well, you wouldn't be laughing if he hit his ace or his king, son. He was 47%, I remind you. He wasn't so far behind as all that,
Fold.
son. You know, that there was, he made a command decision. He says double up or die.
Fold.
That's what happened. He
Fold.
doubled up. He didn't double up, and he pretty much dead. I hate to be such a pussy here, seriously. But I feel like Las Vegas is going to shove.
I'm gonna fold.
Fold. Call.
Check.
Whatever, he's 47%. I'll say.
Check.
Check.
Bet.
Fold.
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 Raise.
Yeah, it's a command decision. That's what he made, the gentleman. Made himself a command decision. He goes, this is it, huh? Death or kabuka. Death or kabuki.
Good luck.
That's your choice.
Fold.
You guys know that joke, don't you? Death or kabuki?
All in.
Fold.
I fold.
That was his choice. He goes death or kabuki. Whoa, the ace nine against kings. That's gonna hurt. Wait a minute, that might leave a mark, but holy shit, he's gonna wait. No, it's 4 fucking kings. You got quad kings, ladies and gentlemen. That's brutal.
Nice.
That there is sick. I'm gonna have to. Where's my sick button? I ain't got a sick button. Where's sick? Shit, where's sick?
Thank you.
There we go. Let's do this sick thing here.
Fold.
That is sick.
That's really sick. Whatever, he made a command decision. Whatever. You know, man makes a decision. That's his. That's a man's prerogative. You know,
Call.
everybody plays poker the way they want to. He put him on under pair. Whatever.
Check.
I'd have top pair here.
Check.
I should have played. I should have played that hand.
Bet.
Fold.
Fold.
I fold.
I got this here control panel that I'm gonna twit out. I'm gonna twit. And let me see what I got here. I could fold this. It's all right.
Fold.
Call.
Fold.
I'm gonna call.
I call.
Check.
Check.
I check.
Check. I bet.
You know, the thing that gets me is that this is a €1 buy-in and all these people kind of strutting and puffing their chests out like they know how to play poker. You won't see me doing that. I know I don't know how to play poker. I got no fucking idea.
Fold.
So I always try to defend the defenseless, you know. Everybody gives them shit. Anyway, you don't want to give them shit normally. You just want to say good hand. Next time. You'll get it next time. Keep on with that same fucked up strategy, sir. You know, pretty soon it's going to work. In the next
I call.
1,500 hands, maybe. It might work once. I'll let this go.
Fold.
Call.
Fold.
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 Check. Check.
I check.
I bet.
Fold.
Fold.
Hey, Tim, this here's the worst hand of poker, so I'm going to fold it.
Fold.
Fold.
For
Fold.
once, I do the right thing.
Fold.
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 You know, plus by defending that guy, all these people now they all think I'm an idiot too. Well, I have to get my ass in gear here pretty soon.
Fold.
Fold.
I fold.
Any sort of limpy sort of shit's going to get punished.
I raise.
That's not going to get punished. I may look them up though. I just got them undercards, you know. That's below all that ace shit. I might defend my big blind here. I'm not sure.
Fold.
I call.
Wait a minute. No, I'm not going to do it. I changed my mind. Cecile Ange is doing it for me. And I know I'm getting good odds now. 225 to win a whole lot. But somehow I just think my Queen 10 done shrunk up. Done shrunk up.
Fold.
Now, I would have had a thing, but, you know,
I check.
3 clubs. Best laid plans of mice and men.
I
Think
bet.
your hand is good, but it ain't.
I call.
And Cecile Ange looks them up. Not scared by those 3 clubs. Now, all razor might just be continuation betting, but, you know,
I bet.
it looks like he's going to 3 barrel at Cecile. You may as well just put it all in if you got
Fold.
him. Now, you just put them all in if you got them. You never can tell. That fucking,
I check.
you know, let him get away from that shit. You know, she ain't folding all razor. She ain't doing it.
All in.
She ain't doing it. I don't think so. I don't think she's folding. Really?
Fold.
Oh, Cecile Ange. You know, and you let him catch up with that shit. That's the worst part, is you let him catch up.
I raise.
Fold.
I fold.
He bet 750 with 5.
Fold.
All right, yeah, he bet 750 with 5 and a what? And ace clubs. Okay, actually, ace clubs sort of makes sense. All right.
I'm all in.
I fold.
Well, now I got me a tough decision, really. It's just shitty enough to fold, I guess. And plus, we got steel pulls there at 450.
I fold.
I think it's a fold myself, really. You know, just 'cause. If he won in the pot, I still might fold, to tell you the truth, but I'd be seriously a lot more thinking
In your
about,
face.
I'd be a lot more thinking about calling there.
I fold.
Fold.
Call.
Yep.
There it is.
And there's her 9. And there's his king. He got it on the river. He was ahead anyway. Fuck. She deserved to lose.
See ya.
In your face.
Fold.
I'm gonna call.
You know, that's what I need. I need an idiot to give me his money.
I call.
I fold.
I had a huge urge to raise it up like a serious amount here. I ain't gonna do it. But honestly, I really did have that urge to just make it like 600.
Check.
Right, check.
Check. Check.
I check.
If it had a piece of it. You know, there's the third diamond and board pairs threes.
I bet.
He got an invisible glass, Olivia PKR got. He got an invisible glass. That's pretty neat. I wonder how much that cocktail cost, the invisible cocktail. I bet they want a lot of money for that. Look at there. He's got himself a
Fold.
invisible fucking glass. Well, boys,
I fold.
Fold. I call.
Cool.
I fold.
all these little calls, everything, keeping me from raising here in position. Because if they limp, they're gonna call. That's just a given. They ain't going away. Except maybe with all in, but I'm not doing it.
Fold.
Okay, I'll call.
I just soon have a good hand. I mean, where's my aces? How long has it been since I seen aces or kings? I swear to God, it's been a real long time.
Check.
All you people that run good, you think just aces and kings grows on trees? I'm here to tell you it don't.
Check.
They don't. That's for goddamn sure.
Check.
I'm gonna check.
Not for us people that don't run good. You know, us people that run like
That's
normal. We don't get aces and kings all that often.
I fold.
Really. Me, I like never get them. I was getting like Jack 5 offsuit. That's a big hand. Chez moi. That's a big hand at Jack 5 offsuit. I get that a lot.
I fold.
Cool.
Fold.
Well, he can afford it. Now, just wait for a hand. I'm just going to wait for a hand. That's all. You know,
Call.
Fold.
everybody else gets their fucking big hands.
I call.
You know, fuck that shit.
Check.
Let's get a big hand and raise. And if I don't, well, I'll just get a non-big hand and raise. Whatever, but we ain't there yet. 51 runners, 28 left. I'm 20th. Yeah, I ain't had no cards though. Everybody too active here.
Cool.
Too much limping. And not enough chip
I
stacking.
fold.
Chip stack too big to go all in and too small to
All in.
go 3x. And have a decent continuation bet afterwards. It can be done, but
Fold.
yeah, that's going to leave you so short. Well, there we go. That's we're on break.